Wow.
What's love? Well, it's not a feeling or emotion as they would have you believe. No, it's more of an actual substance. It's quite chalky and paste-like. It forms in a sort of sludge in the chestal region of our bodies as we grow older. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to just leave that there. You don't want to let it accumulate, because it will marbleize and you will ossify and you will become a living mummy that stalks the streets of Tangiers after midnight in search of salty young blood and everlasting ding-a-ling. And I don't think that's really what you want. So what do? Well, first you have to understand how the heart works, because that's where it's at. And the heart can be very well explained in the 1967 hit record by the Soul Survivors called Expressway. Your heart. Expressway. Expressway. Because they were like kind of geniuses of science soul magic music. And I think they pretty well explain that most of your hearts that I'm feeling through tental telepathy are very much like the school kill on Hamburger Wednesday. Everyone's honking because they're horny, and it's a colossal cluster hump of epic proportions. And what you really want it to be is more like a cool midnight freeway of desert boogaloo all night long. How do you get to that way? Well, you got to get rid of that love sludge, or ludge as I like to call it, that's in there. And you're going to have to get messy here. You're going to have to get the third eye involved. And to get the third eye involved, you got to flick this switch behind your right ear mentally. You can't, there's not an actual switch, it's in your brain, and you have to do that through concentration and many possible hours of thinking on the idea of apes with capes building rocket ships together and smiling in the sun. And once you've come to that realization that there's a bigger you that's in charge of your mind, body, soul, and that you're friends with this bigger you, this Casper, the friendly ghost that surrounds you at all times, it's a matter of just saying, hey, let's flip this switch and turn on your third eye. And that thing's going to heat up really quickly, and it's going to melt the love sludge in your heart into first liquid and then a kind of a smoky vapor that you can blow out through pretty much any orifice, but you want to try to stick to the ones in your head, as the eyes, nose, and mouth. And just direct it at somebody, because the beauty thing about this is that when you convert your love to smoke and you blow it into somebody, it does not become more sludge. It becomes kinetic energy for doing things with, for, building arboretums, for burning cathedrals, for, writing hit records. And it's win-win, and you want to point it at somebody that needs it, not the hot girl who looks sort of like Mila Kunis who works at the AM/PM. No, you want to point it at somebody who needs it, and then later God's gonna hand you cards while you're playing poker in heaven with him, with his toes, and you're going to end up with 7 aces, and you're going to win the hand. And you know what happens then? Well, you're going to be dandy. But what you want to do is it's become smoke and draw it up through your lungs, and it's in my head now. I'm going to do this to try to demonstrate it, and it's coming up into my... And what you want to do is always smile, because I know it hurts, because you're not used to using those muscles, and I don't like to smile. I'm trying to relieve myself of my love sludge here, so I'm going to give it to you now. Here is my love for you in smoke. Go build me a fountain.